There's extraordinary beauty within Islam that I think most Westerners never get to hear about. And it's an incredibly peaceful religion, which I think also most Westerners don't get to hear about.
So I said to the mother, "Why do you fast in Ramadan? Why? What is the point?" And she said to me, "I fast in Ramadan to remember the poor." Allahu Akbar. This mother who had nothing in dunya, nothing, will never have perhaps anything in life. She was humbling her heart for other people who had less. What is this? This woman who knew only tribulations was emptying her stomach to thank God. For an empty stomach, what is this? And I thought at that moment, Sheikh, if this is Islam, I want to be Muslim.
Ashadu.
Ashadu.
You better hold on to her. You got her?
Got
okay. Ashadu.
Ashadu.
An la ilaha illa Allah. La sharika la. Wa ashadu an Muhammad Rasulullah. Wa Isa, that's Jesus, Rasulullah. There you are. Now, what happened to you right here, you just got forgiven for every mistake since the minute you were born until now. All you got is good deeds. No bad deeds.
Allahu Akbar.
Everything's clean between you and him.
The feeling of becoming Muslim, from coming out of Kufr and into Islam, is not something that, as I'm sure the brothers on stage would agree, is not something you can describe. That already when you take your Shahada, you've had a shower already, you're clean, you're pure, your clothes are completely clean. But that's nothing compared to when you actually say those words and the entire weight of the world is lifted from your shoulders, never to come back again.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. تكبير.
الله أكبر. Jetzt bist du unsere Schwester. Jetzt bist du unsere Schwester im Islam.
So slowly but surely I found Islam and I started to understand it. And then towards the end of Ramadan, one day I fasted one day. And it was like somebody had taken me out of the dark room, removed my blindfolds, and shown me the rest of the world. And it's the first time I'd really seen the world through the eyes of a believer and the eyes of somebody that really had, well, just started to live. Fundamentally just started to live.
أشهد أن لا إله
سبحان الله
لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
And converting to Islam gave me the peace and the security and just the balance that I needed in my life. It made everything make sense. It made everything real. And it made everything worth being here for, because I finally have a purpose and I understand what it is.
Islam taught me, I'm sorry, I'm just getting a little emotional. Islam taught me that people could be good. And, sorry. Islam showed me that I could be good too, and that holding out for good things in your life and saying no to these bad choices or these bad opportunities is worth it, that it's important to do that. And so that's why I love to be a Muslim, and that's why I chose Islam.
Even though I'm Muslim, I'm still the same person that I was. I'm just a calmer, more grounded person. Islam is very practical, you know, for people of any walks of life, whether you suffer from depression or, you know, whether you were a happy person before, you know, it can only benefit your life, you know, with the inner peace that it gives you. Islam is very practical for anybody, you know, no matter what your hobbies are, no matter what walk of life you're from, you know, to have your faith, you know, and your beliefs in life is a guidance for life. And, you know, for anybody who's thinking of, you know, becoming Muslim, it can only better your life. You know, every single revert that I've met, you know, it's the beginning of a very exciting journey, you know, to discovering yourself. And, you know, before Islam, I didn't even know who I was. I was so lost, you know, whereas now, you know, I still like my reptiles and I'm still the same person. I'm just more happy and more content.
I have witnessed myself accepting Islam out of the nearly 7,000 people that I have seen personally accept Islam. I will say to you that 65 or 70% were women. And this is an indication itself, this is proof enough that there's enough beauty in Islam that with all the distortions that people seem to throw out about it and the oppression of women and something like that, these women didn't buy that. The beauty of Islam, the balance of Islam, the treasure of Islam seems quite evident. So I want you to say these words after me, and they're simple words. I'm going to translate afterwards to make sure that you understand what you said, okay? Say A'udhu Billahi Mina Shaitan Nirrajim. Bismillah Ar-Rahman Nirrahim. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ameen.
But you know, for 6 months, I really don't remember feeling pleasure. And then all of a sudden, it was like a relief, like I could go, you know, I could breathe out and say, thank you. Because this is what I've been asking for. I've been saying, God, please help me and guide me. And there it was, you know, right there.
Now this next part is Arabic. It means the same thing, but when you say it, you're going to be saying the language that God sent it down in. The same language similar to Jesus and Abraham and Muhammad. You ready? I'll help you. Okay. Ashhadu. Ashhadu. An la. Allah. Ilaha. Ilaha. Illallah. Illallah. Wa. Ashhadu. Ashhadu. Anna Muhammad. Ani Muhammad. Rasulullah. Bismillah. Rasulullah. Rasulullah. Perfect. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. How did I do that? Now, I have some books that I want to give you, and you have to, you take care of it. You come to the program with me after this, bring it back there. Take care of it. This is my son. He's my gift. This is gift.
MashaAllah, this is exactly what Islam is. Once you present the truth is accepted.
I love Islam. Islam is absolutely my life. There's nothing in the world as important to me as Islam. And there is nothing in the world that I am not willing to give up for the sake of Allah, for Islam, and for the Muslims. That's a fact. It's an unquestionable fact. Because Islam is everything to me, because I know the power of Islam. I know the power of Allah. I understand Allah's love. I understand His wisdom. I understand His mercy. I understand His justice. And I know there is nothing that is better. And I wish to share this with everyone.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. وأشهد أن عيسى عبد الله ورسوله. وأشهد أن الجنة حق والنار حق. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. بارك الله فيك إن شاء الله.
And I just want to finally say, brothers and sisters, I truly have to say that I don't know what I did to deserve to be Muslim. I don't know. Islam is such a blessing. How do I feel? You know, how could you feel if you were dead and then you were after that alive? How would you feel if you were walking in entire darkness and then suddenly the lights were switched on and you could see everything around you? This is the difference between being a Muslim and being outside of Islam, being guided by the guidance of God and being outside of that guidance. And all praise is due to Allah, alhamdulillah, who guided me to this beautiful religion of Islam.
أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا. Jeg accepterer og er tilfreds med, at islam er den sande tro. Profet Muhammad alayhi salam er hans udsending. Alhamdulillah.
أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد. أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد. أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد